Hello everybody and welcome to this tutorial on yet another opportunity to come and work for the EU institutions. We have published a competition to select experts in the field of taxation. And you find on this website this infographic showing you the 5 steps to take to become a successful candidate. And in this tutorial I will walk you through these 5 different steps. You should know that this competition has 2 fields. The first field concerns direct taxation and the second field concerns indirect taxation. And as a candidate, you can only apply for one of these 2 fields. And you see that we're looking for quite a high number of successful candidates, so take your chance and join us. The eligibility criteria. This is a grade AD6 level competition, meaning that you either need a relevant 3-year university degree plus an additional 4 years of professional experience, or a 4-year university degree plus then at least 3 years of professional experience. Now you should know that your degree should be in a relevant area and that your professional experience should also be in a relevant area and relevant to a certain activity. And you find the lists of these relevant areas and activities in the notice of competition. You find this notice of competition on this competition page under important documents. Please do read it carefully because it holds all information necessary to run through this competition. Then of course there's also a language criterion. You need to master 2 EU languages, one at level C1 and another at level B2. You can pick any of the 24 languages for both your first and your second language here. How does the selection procedure work? Of course, everything starts with an application phase. Then there is a testing phase where you will sit 3 tests, as you can see here. Reasoning skills are being tested, then the knowledge in the field is being tested, and then there's a written test. You will sit these 3 tests in one single day, and you will take these tests remotely, so you do not have to travel to a test center. You basically sit these tests from your home computer. And then after the testing is complete, there is a results phase where we of course communicate you your results. Now let's have a look at these different steps in detail. To apply, you need to have an EPSO account. If you already have one, you use that account to apply. You do not create a new account. And if you do not have an EPSO account yet, you can simply create one on the homepage. You can apply in any of the 24 official languages, and you should validate your application at the latest on the 19th of February, noon Brussels time. And then we will invite you to upload your supporting documents, basically your diplomas and your proofs of your professional experience, by the 16th of April. You will then be invited to these different tests. First of all, we test your reasoning skills. As you can see, it's a set of multiple choice questions where we test your verbal, numerical and abstract reasoning skills. You sit this test in language 1. You see the number of questions and the duration attributed to this test on the screen. It is a pass-fail score. So you can see in the last column that you need to reach at least 10 out of 20 on verbal reasoning, and you need to reach at least 10 out of 20 combined for numerical and abstract reasoning together. So we add up these 2 scores to get your final score on numerical and abstract reasoning. You just need to reach these pass scores. As long as you do, you stay in the running for a place on the list of successful candidates. If you fail, of course, if you do not reach these pass scores, then you are out of this competition. I suggest you have a look at the sample tests we have available. You see the link at the bottom of the screen here. This gives you an idea of the level of difficulty of these questions. And also take note that you have to be able to solve these questions under time pressure. So work on that, because the more you practice, the better you get at them. The second test is a field-related test. So we will test the knowledge in the field of the competition, taxation, either direct or indirect taxation. You will sit this test in language 2 of your choice. And as you can see, the scoring is on 30 points. You need to reach at least 15 out of 30. But this time your scores will be ranked. So you have to try and score as highly as possible to stay in the running for a place on the list of successful candidates, of course. The third and final test is a written test where we test your written communication skills in your second language. So this is basically an open text kind of test where we give you a subject related to the field of the competition, and we will send you a documentation up front to prepare you for this test. And then you have to develop this subject in an open text kind of format. Scoring is on 10 points, and you need to reach a minimum score of 5 out of 10. Again, just pass fail. So reaching 5 out of 10 is sufficient to still stay in the running for a place on the list of successful candidates. So after this testing phase, we will inform you about your results, and the people who have passed the first and the third test and who are among the highest scoring people in the second test, those are the people that are placed on the so-called reserve list or list of successful candidates. You see again the numbers we're looking for on this slide here. And these people, or this list, is the basis for recruitment. So whenever an institution needs to recruit someone, they will scan this list, invite a number of people for a job interview, and the best match will be offered the job. The other people stay on the list and they can be offered a job later on when other vacancies come available. Now, if you have questions about this competition, I suggest again to please read the notice of competition very carefully, because as said, it holds all information related to this competition in detail about the structure of the competition, the kind of tests, all the areas and activities your diploma and your professional experience need to be related to. So you find a lot of information in there. Again, however, if you still have questions to ask us, you can always reach out to us through our web form on the website, and we will be happy to, of course, answer all your questions regarding this competition. I hope this was helpful. Good luck for this competition, and hope to see you on one of my next tutorials. Bye-bye.